here, come on in. And we're in sunny Florida. We are going to do a walkthrough. The Davidsons wanted a wow piece, so when their guests come in through these amazing doors, they wanted a little bit more of color onto the floor, some impactness when you walk in. We also have a John Douglas piece. John Douglas is currently retired, but this also was a stepping stone for my inspiration for a coordinating art piece in the adjoining living room. So the biggest challenge with this space was the large, immense size of the room, and we had several focal points. So we have the waterfront out to the side, and then as we come in, we also have the fireplace area over here. So we needed to create a 2 seating area. So what I did was had a central console table, and we kind of used it and acted as a wall. So you can sit, enjoy the fireplace, or you can sit and enjoy the waterfront. Since it's on the water, we had sort of a little ocean theme. So we've got these lamps. They kind of resemble a seashell. And then we did a pair of consoles with a watermark glass design. And then also to open the space and to show the reflection of the water, we went with these mitered mirror frames. So they almost give the illusion of windows. Mirrors are a little trick that I use to open up a space. So if it's kind of a closed-in area, a little small confinement, mirrors will really help with opening up the entire room, make it feel airy, a little bit more comfortable, brighter. When you're over here on this side, it's a mimic of the same sofa on each side for balance. We did a larger rug on this side because the space is just a little tiny bit bigger than the fireplace side. I also added the extra seating, so when the clients have cocktail party, you know, everybody's in a big circle, is really easy and simple. The wall of windows pretty much keeping open all the time. We do have the full drape from the floor to the ceiling, so if they do want to have a little privacy and a little bit more darkness, they can utilize those. And then there are a lot of dark tones in here, a little bit more sophisticated look. We've used a lot of the citrons and grays. The big massive art piece was an inspiration. The Davidsons had an original art piece above the fireplace, so that was my jumping point for getting everything together. So we did soft fabrics on the sofa, and then we did a combination of the same fabric with the leather seat and back. And then again, the pillows played an intricate role in setting the style and mood for the room. And with all the natural light coming through, it just really highlights everything really nicely. Here we have a lot of pillows. The pillows will anchor a room just like a rug will anchor a room. I personally like to play with a lot of texture. So we've got some dotted chenilles, we've got an abstract, multicolor. Again, these were the main anchor from playing with the art. So the pattern, abstract, and the art I brought down to the pillows. I didn't want to go too overboard, so usually there's just park a pair of pillows on each corner of the sofas, also on the oversized chairs, and then I just did a couple of lumbars in the swivel chairs. Just because you have a table surface or an empty wall doesn't mean that you have to overload it with art. You can have just a nice empty wall. You can have a table with maybe 1 or 2 things on it. Now this particular client, she loves accessories, so as we walk through you can see there's accessories on mostly all the surfaces, but very clean, very simple, you know, 1 or 2 pieces. The end tables are they just have the lamps. One wall we have a light fixture, so instead of putting art, we did a light feature which illuminates and at night looks amazing. And then the art piece behind me, we did oversized, so when you come in the door, we wanted to make a huge impact statement with a gigantic piece of art. This is a little bit different vibe going on than we had out in the living room. There are shears and curtains in here to kind of filter out the sun because it gets beat with the sunlight coming through. So the finishes in here, I wanted the lighter furniture against the darker wall panel. So the wall panel will absorb some of the light and make it a little bit more somber, a little bit more relaxed when you're trying to sleep in the evenings. It'll just make it again more cozy, sort of like being in the womb, relaxing, fall asleep immediately. I brought in the curved lines that we had out in the living room, so I did repeat it into the bedroom with the headboard from the Secret Love collection, Italian leather, quilted. So the clients, they had gone onto the Cantoni.com website, found the Secret Love collection. They loved it. They loved the wood tone. They loved the hardware. It's all patented on the pulls. A nice light medium tone with the backdrop of the wood panel. Again, plays as a backdrop canvas to the lighter Italian leather tone of the bed, the bench, and then also the dresser and then the nightstands. Also the detail, again, just to give it a nice break between the panels, just so it doesn't look like a big old grid on the wall, is this smoky metal divider. On the outdoor, we did the grid collection up on the upper patio, which is just above the pool. So the idea there is to enjoy the afternoon in the pool and then come out and relax on top of the upper patio, drying off, cocktail, maybe a little hors d'oeuvres, and just kind of have a small little intimate seating outside of just getting off the pool and drying off. The home being, you know, really nicely sculptured in the back with the landscaping and the different tiers and the pool. You know, the client is spending a lot of time outdoors. You know, as you can see, there's a nice breeze. The seating area isn't a lot, but it's enough to, you know, come out here, cook, finish up, and then take it indoors for dinner. So this ends the tour of the Davidson home in St. Petersburg, Florida, and we appreciate you joining us.